Hello everybody and welcome back to Dead Cells. Jonny here. Today's run has a single clear objective. Why is the cursor always coming back to the screen? Okay. First off, right? Deactivate the stem cell or the stem cell. Confirm. Because we don't need that added difficulty, we're just going into the slumbering... I have forgotten the rest of its name. Oh, someday I'll remember its full name, but today is not that day. And somehow we got the amazing symmetrical lance to start with. Okay, everybody fuck off. Stop what you're doing. Die horribly, thank you. Remember, we're back to normal mode, so scrub mode. We get all the heals. We don't need to be super careful at all. We're not even interested in sort of how far we make it in the run necessarily. This is all about getting to the slumbering paradise. I forgot the name of the area once again. So to recap, if you haven't watched yesterday's episode, we got one of the runes we were missing, the ram rune. And now we need to get, I think it's called the spider rune, which allows you to climb walls, that sort of stuff. Now we do need to get the goddamn scrolls, otherwise things are not gonna go well. Just go survival. Don't quite yet know what we're going for, but the beauty of the symmetrical lance is that it also scales with... How do you get in there? What's going on, man? How do you get in there? Okay. The beauty of the symmetrical lance is that it scales with survival as well, or, you know, it can at least. I do love the torch, but I cannot say no to a symmetrical lance. So that's gonna be the promenade entrance. Quickly check if we've missed something obvious here. Now we want to make the time door, so we're going straight into the sewers. We missed one scroll, not a big deal. To be honest, we don't even need all of the scrolls, I don't think. The only caveat to that is that the slumbering thing, that place is a pretty tough area. Why don't we re-roll and see if we get something here? Swarm of biting. I would love... the toxic cloud is pretty good. But if it did bonus damage on like frozen targets, that would be 10 out of 10. We'll leave it as it is. I don't think we need anything else for now. Let's just roll it. And the new RTX NVIDIA cards were revealed yesterday. Or the day before, I lose track. Pretty interesting stuff. I was hoping they would... Sorry, I'm just concentrating, making sure we... Yeah, okay. We might have missed that. Yeah, I was really hoping for like a big step up. As usual with, you know, NVIDIA's sort of new generation, it's usually like a big, not a breakthrough necessarily, but a big step up, like I said. So I don't think they disappointed. I mean, they basically came up with like a whole new way of doing things based in real-time ray tracing. So that's, you know, like a ray of light kind of deal. Something that they were not doing at all. So one of the things, and Jay's 2 cents has a great video on this. I recommend you go check it out if you're interested in this sort of stuff. One of the things is that the numbers they're throwing around are all based around ray tracing, which again is something that the prior models were not designed to do. So when they tell you the base 2070 model, which is the lowest in the family, in the new family, when they tell you that that model is better than some of the older ones at doing those things, that's expected, right? Because those models were not designed with ray tracing in mind at all. So those numbers aren't really valid when performing a comparison. It doesn't mean that they're just saying bullshit. It just means you need to wait until we have some better numbers. What the fuck? How did I get up here? And how do I get down? Oh shit. Freezing. Oh, freeze him. Oh, that's the ticket. So yeah, be careful with, you know, getting completely excited with those numbers. Dude, I think you gotta go for the Swift Sword. 170% damage on a frozen target. It's sort of too good to ignore, and we haven't really ever tried the Swift Sword. We're gonna do that. I love the animation, love how it looks, so we're definitely gonna make that pop here. So yeah, just control your enthusiasm. But it's very cool to see. So just to give you a little background explanation. Ooh, a heavy crossbow. I'm gonna stick with the Frost Blast because slumbering is a very difficult area and I can use all the control we can get. So yeah, a little background explanation when it comes to hardware. Things are always a lot faster when you use actual hardware instead of sort of software stuff that happens. So let me try to break it down even further. If you have a card, right? And there's a specific portion of the card, a piece of the hardware that's dedicated to, for example, in this case, calculating, you know, a ray tracing, then that's always gonna be faster. Of course, it depends on, you know, the underlying hardware and stuff, but fundamentally that's always gonna be faster than if you just have sort of a software thing on top of that, virtualizing the overall card. So just to give you an idea, they added a new piece of the hardware that is now dedicated to ray tracing, real-time ray tracing. So basically it's just gonna make like light stuff be calculated in real time in a way more streamlined way. Basically a lot of the things you see with light nowadays are like cheating in a way, so they're either baked in or there are multiple light sources to fake a single light source. That would be too complicated to calculate. Not to get into too much detail here, I don't want to bog you down in those details, but is the Swift Sword colorless? Yes. But yeah, it's very interesting stuff, and I'm a sucker for lighting in games and that sort of stuff, so I you know, I have high hopes for what the hardware can do, for sure. But we'll have to see. Now that doesn't mean, you know, they didn't add any improvements to the actual performance of the card. It looks like they have. The overall amount of memory is pretty much similar. So the top card in the family right now has 11 gigabytes, which we assume it's DDR6, although it didn't actually say in the presentation. And that's the same amount that the 1080 Ti currently has. That's the card that I'm using right now. But that's, you know, just one consideration. That doesn't by any means indicate the overall performance of the card, right? It will be interesting to see what the actual sort of benchmarking is. And for that, we're just gonna have to wait for people to get their hands on the cards and test out stuff. I don't think we're going grenade. I'm happy with the ice grenade, I think, actually. A little bit extra control. That's the ramparts. Remember, that's not where we're going. We need to go into the ancient sewers. Today's episode has a very clear goal. We need to make it to that area or die trying. I think we checked that out. Okay, there's a hallway here we didn't check out. So the prices are around like $1,000, I think, for some of the higher GPUs, and of course this stuff is gonna fluctuate a whole lot. So, you know, be careful with sort of ordering a card straight away. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad idea, but I would always rather wait and see where it lands, what the actual gains are, especially if you already have like a top of the range card. You know, someone like myself with a... Oh, hello, Ancient Sewers. Someone like myself having a 1080 Ti, I'm not gonna run off just to get one of those new cards. I'm gonna need to see some raw figures before I do something like that. Spiked boots, it's not bad. The ice crossbow? I think we can rock the ice crossbow. A fire blast? That could be good. What is the boomerang? Returns to you automatically, inflicts critical damage on its way back. And it costs 100 cells. Dude, seems interesting. We're not gonna do it now, but someday we might go with that. Don't need to reforge modifiers, certainly. We probably wanna... Do you wanna make this ++, maybe? It might increase the damage reduction. And it did. Also gives us a brutality bonus. I'm happy for that. Okay. So what else do we need? I think just extra HP is gonna be fine. We're gonna go with that. So Ancient Sewers, we've never actually been here in the series so far, because we needed the Ram Rune to get in here. So we need to make it through the level. And we need to find the Slumbering Paradise. That's how I'm gonna call it from now on, the Slumbering Paradise. Just because, of course, I don't remember the name. And so, it is now called the Slumbering Paradise. Slumbering Paradise, da 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 da. It doesn't quite work, does it? I'm afraid. How do you get in there? I don't understand. Do you follow the pipes? Is that what it is? No? Okay. I'm not too sure how you go about that. They definitely touched the look of this place. You know, I visited it many times in early access, but not since. And it's definitely taken... I'm not gonna say it's taken a turn, but they've added a lot of detail, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Like when you look at this, like the backgrounds and stuff, there's a lot going on there. Whereas it used to be very similar to just the main, just the main sewer level. Like the toxic sewers was basically just a continuation of that with different enemies. You must die, sir. Oh, god damn it. What is this? Sadism. I like it. No! No! Hit by the ball again. And it still amazes me how Nvidia has pretty much the... I'm not gonna say it's a monopoly on the graphics cards industry. But let's be real here. The AMD never really competed at a very high level. I mean, the... what was the name of the... Was it Volta cards? The ones that AMD released that were supposed to match Nvidia a little bit. Those were hot as hell, man. Like, those things ran incredibly hot. and didn't really... They weren't actually, you know, better, or I don't think they even quite matched the Nvidia cards for the most part. So, a little bit disappointing, I suppose, and also a little bit puzzling. I mean, are they just really that much better, or is there something fundamentally that prevents new people from jumping into that industry? I suppose there's... Excuse me. Are we going fire grenade? I think we're going fire grenade, boys. Got a grenade run. Yeah, I mean, the cost of entry is probably quite prohibitive, I suppose, in that industry, right? Because they got the setup, they got the R&D, so someone new would have to set up a whole bunch of shit just to get going, and they don't have the background to sort of just come up with an amazing revolutionary design out of nowhere, right? There's probably also a lot of difficulty getting your hands on that fast memory that the GPU uses. I mean, that stuff is not only very expensive, but probably very hard to come by in large amounts, like the sort of amounts you would need for mass production. So there's a lot there that I don't understand, so... It's probably way harder than I'm making it sound. Right. And we got some stuff over here. But I'm excited nonetheless. As an enthusiast, it's always cool to see what the new stuff is that the smart people are coming up with. And I was at the very least very happy to see that they were working on something new, so they're not just like making it faster, you know, just getting maybe like a 10% bonus or something like that. They're actually fundamentally changing the way they approach the design of their cards. With the ray tracing thing, so they've added, you know, a new dedicated hardware module and that sort of stuff. So it's not a matter of just making it more powerful. They're really reworking things and have been for a long time. So -5 damage reduction, that's insulting, man. I only go double digits or nothing. I suppose now we're committed to a brutality build. Urgh. An elite, I challenge your name. Get frozen continually. Oh, he resisted. Didn't resist that though. Get dunked. This is at 10%. You burn when you roll. That's positively better. Hayabusa Boots does okay damage, but we're not interested. Sell that shit and jog on. Yeah. I've also been watching a new series on Netflix. I think it's called Disenchanted. It's basically like a Futurama type thing. I really like that show, and I think it has like most of the people that worked on that, even actors and stuff. It's very reminiscent of it. It's not sci-fi. It's more like a medieval slash, I suppose, magic type thing. Very cool. Very fun to watch. You know, sometimes it's nice to just have something to watch that doesn't require a huge amount of bandwidth, like mental bandwidth, you know. Don't have to pay a lot of attention. You can be playing a game while you watch it. It's quite nice. I dig this sword. I'm having a lot of fun with our build, actually. And excuse me, the shrooms have to go straight away, man. What do we have? Going brutality here. So we're doing great in this level. We just gotta be mindful that we can only exit the level once we find the Slumbering Paradise exit, not before. Because it's easy to go into autopilot mode and just do things without thinking. And in the last run, we got to the boss and we didn't get any extra heals, which was a little bit of a cruel joke played on us. And for a moment there, I almost felt like I could actually do it in the boss. Almost felt like I could actually beat the boss with that amount of HP. Wasn't the case, didn't turn out to be the case, of course. But I think now I see a way where we can play a lot safer in the boss. Sort of avoiding his attacks, just using the ice platforms as much as possible. And play almost like a passive game. Of kiting him around, that sort of thing. I think it can be quite productive. Especially when we're rolling a grenade build like we are right now. The root grenade is pretty good, dude. But it's not as good. It doesn't give us the brutality level, so... Can't justify it. Oh. Insufferable Crypt. That's not the exit we're looking for. Now with that said, we've never been to it. That's the level that leads to the eyeball boss. Which is a cool boss. It used to be the final boss in the early Axis build for quite a while. But we're not going there. I was informed that the Slumbering Paradise entrance is in this level, so we're not leaving this level until I find said exit. That's just a shop. Alright, well, we're going into the Insufferable Crypt. I think actually they reworked it. I think the Insufferable Crypt is the eye boss. The eyeball boss. So we're going into that. And maybe after it, we can go into the Slumbering Paradise? Maybe that's what it is. The exit was definitely the only one in the level, so we didn't miss anything for sure. Give me a plus quality grenade. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Throw me a fireworks technician. Now we do have to beat this boss in order to get to the rune. If we don't, it would be very anticlimactic, but you know, everything's possible. Conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis? Hello, sir. Oh yeah, freezing him is the absolute ticket, isn't it? Totally missed him, that's fine. Oh. Okay, okay, oh. Yeah. It's the tentacles. Try to freeze him, slow him down. Yeah. Now the good thing is, we know we're gonna be able to heal fully after this, because it's normal mode. So I'm not too scared about it. Of course, like I said, we do have to actually kill him. I do think freezing is sort of the best way to approach it here. Seems like he's very vulnerable to being freezed, which strikes me as incredibly handy. Continue to get frozen, my dude. Yeah. Okay. We're doing well. He's slowly going down. How dare you poke me with your tentacles? Look at the slow tentacles. This is way faster, by the way. It only seems this slow because we're slowing them down. But they're actually pretty fast normally. So this is a good way to... Whoa, excuse me. You can see they sort of enter a rage mode. Let's keep them slowed. Ah! God damn it, stop. Okay. No. Yo, can you actually freeze him though? What? I don't think that hit me. I'm just gonna level with you. I think that actually didn't hit me. Nope. Freeze! Oh shit. God damn it, I'm bad at dodging those. Freeze! Freeze! Yo, how are we taking so much damage from this guy? Wait, do we heal? Oh, we have 100% damage taken by the Swift Sword. Didn't see that. Didn't sign up for that shit. Okay. Hello. Continue to be frozen, please. Oh, you annoying bastard. Okay. Yeah. No. Come on. Come on. Too many tentacles. Keep them slowed. Come on, man. Jesus, fuck. Okay. Harder than I remembered. The 100% damage taken, probably part of why it's so hard. Probably. Let's go. Apparently the cure for conjunctivitis is a big sword. This is a torch. Nah. It's not bad. Graveyard. Oh, that's the area I thought we were going into. Yeah. That's yet another area we can go into. The Slumbering Paradise. Oh wait, we gotta reforge. Hold on. We can do this a few times. 300% damage taken? No. Okay. We're not doing the extra damage taken, my dude. Come on, man. These are all the ones you have? Victims freeze. Victims emit a toxic cloud. I suppose it's okay. Can make this one plus plus. I will do it. Gives you a tactics. Sure. That's fine. And we're in the sweet spot where we still have 10,000 gold left. Gonna be okay. The Slumbering Paradise, which of course is Slumbering Sanctuary. Let's go into it. So, the show starts here. We need to get through the area without dying horribly and kill the elite. Hello. Now remember, there are gonna be dudes that make people invisible. Those dudes need to go. What? Controller disconnected? Disaster. Alright. No panic. Time for replacement batteries. I recently got a new battery charger as well, so the first time they hold charge pretty well. The batteries do. I'm quite impressed with it. So the gimmick in this level is that right now you see this statue. This guy actually comes to life, and you will see that in some places we need to actually turn on the power so that we can proceed through. Dude, fuck off. So that we can actually proceed. So there will be some doors, for example, that require power for us to open, that sort of thing. But of course the trade-off is when you turn on the power, then all of a sudden a whole bunch of dudes come to life. Sure. Give me a little survival to balance things off. No. Oh man, nice joke. Nice joke. These guys are annoying. Those guys fire like a Kamehameha type deal. Get frozen and eliminated. So you gotta dodge that shit, man. It's nasty. Does a bunch of damage. So all of these dudes will come back to life. Or come to life, I should say. Oh, can't believe we got hit by that shit. Oh my god. No! Ah, do you see that? That's a ridiculous situation, man. You have like two of them? God, I hate those guys. So, before we actually turn the power on, we're gonna make sure to clear the area as much as possible. Jesus! Eat a dick, man. Okay, there you go. Use your skills, Jonny. Use the grenades, my dude. So we're gonna clear the entire level prior to turning the power on. Maximize our chances of surviving here. The problem with the big guys that come to life... Oh, this is the elite. Okay, let's go into it. This is the perfect time to do it. We're very high HP. Maximize our chances. He somehow hit us. Got him. Easy money. Let's go. Spider artifact engaged. Or spider rune. So that's how you do it, boys. Look at this. Yeah. So that's how you turn on the power. I don't necessarily want to do it straight away, I don't think. Or do I? Ah, screw it. Even if we die at this point, the mission is already a success. Do we really only have that one teleporter? That's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? Okay. Well. So now you see the conundrum. Those guys come back to life immediately. And they have the ability to teleport you all over the place. So you can't really run away from them. They will actually teleport you back. And there's a funny scenario that can happen if you have two of them close by. One will bring you to him, and then the other guy will bring you to him. So you're gonna be like ping-ponging back and forth. It can be quite disorienting. A better fire grenade. I mean, 6,000 gold? Sure. But we got the tools to deal with them. It's just a matter of playing it very safe. The main thing that can be very difficult is when a lot of enemies bunch up and you get like weird combinations of attacks being stacked on each other. You see this door? It only opened because of the power being turned on. You wouldn't be able to proceed this far without that happening. As always, eliminate those guys and their families. Slow. Okay. Can't even get close enough to him to freeze him. You see how difficult it is to handle those guys. I couldn't even do this. This is all I wanted to do. And I was just getting interrupted the whole time. But now, we have amazing powers of wall climbing. You can also use it to play it safe. Oh! No. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Okay. Well, we're gonna find a teleporter and we're gonna come back. Here we go. Because, yes, I saw something on the wall and I must have it. Tough nut. Very good. You can see there the recovery time when you don't roll while falling is ridiculous. So make sure you do. Make sure you do roll. You can just spam this shit. Oh man. Yeah, I do think it's a little bit OP how you can spam that. Poison enemies around you. And 2 brutality. I'll take it, man. Sell that shit. Ooh. Oh, we're not in one stem cell mode. You can see they thaw very quickly. So the ice goes away very quickly from them. Die horribly. Forgotten Sepulcher. I think we're done with this. I think we are done. Let's go. Obviously a way longer route than usual. But it does have its benefits. Sure. Minus 20%? Don't mind if I do. I do want to reforge it. We got a toxic cloud. Volley of arrows. It's okay for now, we'll keep it. Now, we're not terribly interested in actually beating the game, because the thing is, you understand, we're in normal mode, so we like, even if we kill the boss right now, we don't get anything out of it. So instead, we're just gonna take it very slow, and we're gonna explore the levels and look for hidden stuff. It's like a treasure hunt run. It's also a run where there is no light, apparently. Okay, there you go. It's a lot of dudes. Nope. I almost wish now that we had done the level 1 stem boss. Stem cell. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I almost wish we had done that, because now it's almost like we have no reason to keep going in the run. Yeah. So we're gonna go full risk taking. Go as much YOLO as we can. Find as much stuff as we can in the levels. There's probably hidden stuff that we haven't encountered, right? Somewhere. Not here. The other very cool thing is, you might remember a while ago, I did an impressions video and a first 30-minute playthrough video on Immortal Unchained. That's like a Souls game with a shooter focus. And those guys enjoyed my video, and they said they want to give me a key so that I can play it on release, or sort of as the game releases a little bit early. That's gonna be super exciting. It's also a very cool recognition for the devs themselves to say, hey, we watched your video and, you know, we're willing to provide you with a key. And not only that, they also said they would give me, oh, that hurt. They would give me some goodies to give to my viewers. So some DLC stuff, some cosmetics, that sort of thing. Pretty exciting. And so if you catch that stream, there is a very good chance you're gonna get some goodies out of that, if you're interested in that game, of course. So that's gonna be happening. It will be interesting to see, because it's releasing around the 7th of September, which is also around the time I'm gonna be moving house, probably, if everything goes according to plan. We'll have to make that work, but it should be okay. Holy shit. How did I do that? Yo. No. Die. Did I mention I hate those guys? And we're also gonna come back to Phantom Doctrine and give it a fair shot. I mean, if you watched the last episode I posted, it was pretty much a disaster. I tried to do like a full-on assault approach. Needless to say, it did not work. And I almost feel like I don't really like the combat that much in that game. I really do enjoy like the infiltration, you know, going like more of a stealth thing. But the actual combat is a little weird, man. I don't really get it. How did we miss that scroll? It's insane. Ooh. Victims freeze. Nah, man. The damage reduction is too juicy. I can't resist it, dude. So yeah, man, Immortal Unchained, we're gonna do a very cool stream on that. And I'm excited because it has... Well, I love Souls games, so that's one thing. It's not really just that, though. It has this very cool hub world design that I'm really partial to. I love the idea of the hub world design because it allows you to just say, you know, now I want to go to this location, and the locations are very distinct, very interesting. One of the things I mentioned in my impressions video is that games like The Surge get very samey. You're in the same location over and over. Clock Room. But in that game, it's just like lots of different places. If you don't like one, you can presumably just go to another. Doesn't seem to be very linear. You can sort of pick and choose where you're going. We'll keep our current loadout. I'm pretty happy with it. Hello, old friend. Just keep him frozen, dude. He's so slowed right now. He can't even. Oh, he got me. Oh no. He does no damage. He does actually no damage. Come on. Stay frozen, my dude. Stay frosty. Whoa. Alright. Taking a little damage here. Got him. Still didn't need to heal, but... Ooh. You know what? We already have the ice grenade. If we go like this, you get 175% damage extra with... Yeah, man. I think you gotta do it. With an extra brutality. Let's go. Shoots an arrow when you bring it up. That's pretty cool. Alright. It's a very long run again. I hope you're happy with that. Might also serve us as good practice against the boss, I suppose. Assuming we make it, that is. High Peak Castle. The problem I have with this level is it's so long. Like, you get to this point, you're already like almost an hour in the run. Let's see if we can streamline it a little bit more. Nah. I mean, nothing you can offer me is really gonna make me switch up my build. I must say I'm starting to regret a little bit my decision to let go of my Frost Blast. Just a little bit. Because it does give you a lot of safety. Would love to not get hit by the ball. That would be fantastic. Thank you. I keep pressing Y, thinking that I'm gonna have a Frost Blast. Ouch. You see how it hurts? Hurts pretty badly, man. If you hit his backside. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Jesus, so much shit. They love to do this where it's like one guy hitting you from above, another two from below. It's crazy. Yo. Oh, two of you. Here we go. Careful with the fat man. Oh. Oh. So also, someone said in the comments that the flowers we saw, I think it was in the promenade, we saw some flowers, like some orchids, that we could pick up. We can now pick them up because we have both of the runes we were missing. So that might be something to look for. But aside from that, I'm feeling like we're sort of at the end of our time with Dead Cells. I mean, not really, you know, the very end, but definitely sort of going in that direction. I mean, I love doing the runs still, but it will probably get to a point where we've seen it all. So it'll be interesting to see what's the next thing we do on the channel. Phantom Doctrine, we'll keep giving it a try. You know, we'll try a few more missions and see if it connects a little more. But if not, we might be on the lookout for a new game, which is always exciting. Get frozen and die. Die, you fuck. Okay. We lost our revive. Pretty poor performance. Yeah, I think it was clearly a mistake to let go of our Frost Blast. The shield is okay, it's not doing that much. Not as much as I'd like anyways. Wow. Okay, okay guys. Okay guys. This is the beginning. Right. Suppose we got some stuff over here we didn't explore, is that it? Symmetrical lens. Nah, man. Nah, man. We've done the green room. Holy shit, there's so many fucking dudes. Okay. Alright, final room. Very good. Hello. One bitch is down. Second bitch is down. Easy money, dude. Oh man. The frost grenade, or the ice grenade in the water is deadly. Deadly shit. You're not climbing the ladder. Whoa. Guys, you gotta stop, okay? Shit, we have no heals? Shit. Okay, we're at the end. Never mind. A better ice grenade. Well, let's take it. We can enhance it. This is also a better... Isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Because ours is colorless. Will be better for sure. Give Maybe some extra brutality here. Can just do this, can't we? That's the ticket. And nothing else. Okay. Well, let's go practice the boss a little bit. So. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, reset my mutations, and we're gonna do plus HP, minus cooldown on grenades. And you know what? None of the others really help me that much. I suppose combo will give me a little bit of a bonus when other enemies come around. Aside from that, yeah, okay. Nothing too powerful. Why don't we unlock one of these? About the ice crossbow. Alright. Let's try to implement our strategy that we did last time, which is basically use the platforms to avoid direct contact with him as much as possible. So you go like this. Okay. Just avoid him as much as possible. Definitely dodge through the charge attack if you can, or do that. That seems pretty reliable. Okay, very good. I don't know what the banners do, but it's probably not very good. Keep him slowed, it's important. Wow, the range on that is pretty sick. Oh. Nope. Yeah, he's a tough boss, man. Only have one heal left. Holy shit! He did a lot of damage! Man, doesn't seem like you can dodge that unless you're on the platform. I don't know how to avoid that attack. No! Okay, we died to the boss. Clear statement that we're not above this boss. Oh well. Still though, the objective of the run has been met. We got the runes. Maybe we'll unlock some more secrets in the future. For now though, hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know down below if you did. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.